Punkadaria!
Let's get out of here, come on.
Fala galera, está começando mais um Punkadaria e no programa de hoje falaremos e ouviremos o novo álbum do NOFX chamado First Ditch Effort, que foi lançado dia 7 de outubro. Vamos começar com as 6 primeiras músicas do disco, com 6 Years on Dope, Happy Father's Day, City and Nancy, California Drought, Oxymoronic and I Don't Like Me Anymore. Vai!
I don't want to do it. You do it. You're gonna sing this better than me. You know?
No.
The yell.
No, you got
Do the yell. From the gut. Try. You know. No. From like when you fucking get really.
I was a midnight stop on the end of a road. I spent 20 years, 6 years on dope, drinking up pills while giving up hope. I lived a lifetime, 6 years on dope. I was a human trash can, shortening my lifespan. Live fast, die dead. I think that was the plan. Saving all my money for a one-way ticket to Afghanistan. Yeah, I was a superstar drunk, strung out on drugs. Live fast, die poor. I thought I was some Frontier spilling and fish take pen. I'm still alive, bro, within my time now. I'm pleased as punch, dog, patch, wino. Casual sex and every complex. Now I'm on interferon and contracts.
These headphones are upside down, Cameron. You plugged in? I want to talk about the last one.
I was a child like throat, a walking in stone. Every shot got more difficult. I was a teenage trash bin, a breathing mannequin, a caustic cause who must have loved suffering. To penalize, romanticize it. I was a moron, bro, a Frankenstein show, a dying slow dog, bad wino. Fuck you, Palmer kid. I'm glad that you are dead. You weren't a father or a parent, more an acquaintance than a friend. I take my name to make sure that your surname will live on. When I'm dead, our family history will be gone. Just like the Kennedys killed Marilyn Monroe, the Reagans had a secret the public couldn't know. And Winterland, his wife was blinking a kid, and he couldn't let anyone know what she did. The voters couldn't know about Nancy and Sid. I'm sorry, dear, but this is how it's gotta be. You gotta cut the groupie and frame the junkie. No one cares about Nancy's function, and Sid'll be on Rikers in the dungeon. If you wanna be the first lady, you gotta get rid of Sid and make it look like an OD. 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 Make it look like an
Vicious is dead after taking an overdose of heroin last night. Police say his death was an accident.
Say no to drugs.
I want to have fun. Any kind of fun, just fun.
do it for Jodie Foster. He was a Pistols fan and a punk rocker. He wanted revenge on the first lady, but instead he shot Reagan, James Brady. Now everybody knows what Mrs. Reagan did. She Sid never killed Nancy. Nancy killed Santa. Nancy did. Nancy killed Santa. Nancy killed Santa. Nancy killed Santa. Blamed it on Sid. Heard a song about it never rains in Southern California. I once saw a band play at the farm sober, I hadn't had a drink. Like cleaning gums or hugging bums or doing something that you know's good for ya. Those times are tedious and tenuous and hopefully much shorter than a blink. I'm so easy to decide. I could rationalize for life, but from all the strife I cause, I gotta go without. Taking codones is insane. I don't wanna kill, I want more pain. So like the California drought, I'm drying out. I got the one job that is frowned upon if you're not a user. The bands that are all sober are the ones playing the Warped and County fairs. I'll go to a meeting and get called a loser. Then I get invited to a party from a bro who works at Bear. He's got shit from 1910, bottle H that's genuine. I just wanna see what all the hype's about. I just gotta try it once, but I say no cause I got 3 months. And like the California drought, I'm drying out. Petaluma. The chips I want are kale, corn, potato, and for betting on a flush. But now I gotta listen to a 20-minute story that's just a rumor. And I'm sorry, but this nicotine and caffeine don't give me the same rush. I'm a jet pilot in juts, 2 positions in a crux. I'm not in fashion, I'm in flux, so they all doubt. I just want some cocaine, but it's making me insane. I think I may have broken my brain. I'm drying out.
Let's get out of here.
I've been called an oxymoron because I question which drugs the war's on. Why are there more drugstores than liquor stores you can score on? The healers have become the harmers. They're just pharmaceutical farmers. What we used to call dealers, we now call doctors. I might be a seedy cynic, cause that crack house is now a clinic. It's time they change the name of the yoke to the hypocritic or the parasitic. It isn't at or altruistic by over-prescribing. How can we fight them in a boxing ring? I'll throw a pros accusation with a subketamine. They'll say my fears are quite ludicrous. It should be out of vanishing. With every demo or altercation, he'll have a good and explanation. You're just the illustrated cause we made your dick I am being crazy. The medical industrial complex keeps us fine, aggravated, and hard to come together, fucking sex. How can we hide drug condone the blatant misconduct? They don't care for patients, they care about pushing product. Are you oxymoronic for wanting your daily chronic and making your mom's house hydroponic? You're oxymoronic. I've been called an oxymoron for getting my metaphor on. Linoleum is the floron. I'm an oxymoron. It's time to be alarmed. We're not being healed, we're being harmed. Our country's being factory farmed. It's oxymoronic. It's time to sound the alarm. We can't put our faith in karma. We got a common enemy and they're called Big Pharma. And it's oxymoronic. And it's oxymoronic. It's oxymoronic. It's oxymoronic. Daily chronic. Now most of your houses. Okay,
Most of your house? What does that even mean?
he's turned most of his house into hydroponic.
Why wouldn't he have turned all of it into hydroponic?
Well, because he lives there.
Now, all of your house is hydroponic. Most is sappy. Really? It's like saying maybe.
How about now your mom's house is hydroponic?
Yes, that's fucking way better. God, you fucking woke up. Come on, Mike. Where you
Shut
been?
the fuck
Where
up,
you
fool.
been all month?
One morning I woke up, scratched my balls and eyes. I looked into the mirror and got a big surprise. I don't know who this person is, but I've seen his face before. A face I don't wanna have to face. I don't think I like me anymore. When I run into old friends, there I seem to dart away. I wish I could remember all the shitty things I say. Then one day my best friend said something I'd never heard before. You've done so much for me and I love you, but I don't like you anymore. Someone lock the door. I don't like me anymore. It comes me a whore. I don't like me anymore. I heard the story twice before. I don't like me anymore. But one claiming hardcore. I don't like me anymore. Was it something that I done? Was it something that I said? Was I having too much fun? Did I drop kick someone's head? I turn on the TV and I don't like what I see. There's an old punk rocker acting like a jerk, and that jerk looks a lot like me. Someone lock the door. I don't like me anymore. It comes me a whore. I don't like me anymore. I heard the story twice before. I don't like me anymore. But one claiming hardcore. I don't like me anymore. Catastrophe uncertain. Hit the lights and drop the curtain. Organize a mob and rush the door. Really off the floor, I don't like me anymore. I'm burning up his soul, I don't like me anymore. People say they love me, then ask for something more. The never-ending story, I feel a busting floor. A promised dinosaur, I don't like me anymore. Why is being nice to people feel like such a chore? I act like you're clown, I feel like everybody's whore. A summer fact I wish I could ignore. I don't like me anymore.
Este é o 13º álbum do NOFX e é o primeiro álbum de estúdio da banda desde Self-Entitled, que foi lançado em 2012, marcando o maior espaço de tempo entre lançamentos de álbuns de estúdio da história da banda. O álbum teve produção de Cameron Webb, ao invés de Bill Stevenson, do Descendants, que produziu os últimos álbuns da banda. O álbum NOFX, na essência, músicas engraçadas, sarcásticas sobre o uso de droga, sexo, e uma música onde Fat Mike se desculpa com o falecido Tony Sly do No Use For Name. No geral, dou nota 8 para o disco. É um grande álbum, mas não é o melhor deles, definitivamente. Agora ouviremos as 7 músicas restantes, com I Am a Transvestite, Ditch Effort, That Beat Mom, Bye Bye Biopsy Girl, I Am Lonely at the Bottom, I'm So Sorry Tony e Generation Z. Solta aí!
I first heard Frank say he wanted to dress like Fay Ray. I wanted that too, but what could I do in junior high school in LA? My heart skipped in the scene. He said you gotta be it, not just dream. It was a taboo I knew I wouldn't pursue. I didn't have the self-esteem. I gotta confess that I like to cross-dress and been doing it since I was 13. It's hard to tell bros that you wear women's clothes, even in the open-minded punk scene. You'll probably get hurt in heels and a skirt when you're in the middle of a circle pit. So I'd only wear panties under boxers to keep it all a secret. Now I'm telling everyone cause it's fun and I don't give a shit. For 30 years I still had the same fears. Then I saw Hedwig play a Bill Daughter's gig and felt the same envy and tears. I decided right there I can't be bothered to care what other people think. I'm gonna dye my pubes pink and throw out all my Hanes underwear. I'm not transgender, I'm a lazy cross-dresser who thinks makeup is too much of an ordeal. I paint my toes and wear shiny tight clothes, not for the look but how it makes me feel. I don't need these just right, I'm a trans fan slut. I only shave to do the Time Warp Midnight Saturday. I'm done with self-pity, I don't have to feel shitty cause I wanna look pretty, so I give it the old city college try. Don't get me wrong, I still wanna be a guy who sometimes likes to dress like a girl. He sometimes likes to wear diamonds and pearls. Don't think I don't know, I'm not fooling anyone. He's a cross between Adele and Charlie Chaplin. You gotta know it's not just girls who just wanna have fun. I got this. Okay. I got it. Okay. She's a deadbeat mom, a one-woman program, a tripolar paradigm, a lunatic, a time bomb. Whenever She's a deadbeat mom. She's a deadbeat mom. She's a deadbeat mom. She's a deadbeat mom. A storm without a calm. VBA and lithium is what she should be on. An emotional vacuum, a good vibe tampon. She's got her degree in poisonous pedagogy, taught by her mom. Someone stop her before she destroys the childhood of my two boys. My sons mean everything to me, so I pray for some agency to tell her that she's wrong. But the deadbeat mom isn't able to hack it. She needs to be in a Prada straight jacket. A padded rubber room is where she belongs. It's a perfect place for maybe some mace for the deadbeat mom. She's my Vietnam. I got PTSD and an STD. Is everything okay? No, everything is wrong. Last week I sung, humming this song. She's a deadbeat mom. She's a deadbeat mom. She's a deadbeat mom. She's a deadbeat mom. It came back negative and gave us a scare. The next year it grew back again and you started to swear. And after chemotherapy you threw up and lost all your hair. And when I said bye bye biopsy girl, you acted like I didn't care. I took you to the mission. You could order pollo. I took you to Chinatown. You said, let's take it to go. But when I asked you to take a Greek, an ATM with French, I had to say bye-bye. Bilingual girl, you said no and knew the consequence. And when I called the Meager and the INS, they took away your documents. You took me to the Jamesons and said, swinging is fun. You told me I was good in bed, but you wanted to be with more than one. And when you said your friend was hot, and I could go all the way, I had to say bye-bye, bisexual girl. I didn't know your friend was gay. I had to say bye-bye, bisexual girl, when he said I had to pay. Punkadaria!
Let's get out of here.
I look around me. So many things to do. There's so many things to see. I'm looking up at the upper prestige. I know they're pity me because I do what I please. It may be lonely at the top, but for those of us who couldn't stop, we've got 100 dozen friends. We make sure the party never ends. We're at a one-way dead cul-de-sac. I hit rock bottom, but it didn't hit back. I gotta say, it really ain't so bad. It's a funny thing, it's never lonely. I really can't complain, because it feels like home to me. Tell me to quit, and talking shit about. I really gotta say, this bottom ain't so bad. I got a demon juggernaut from battles I already fought. I put the cog in cognition, also my left was ignition. There is a neon sign and a wooden plaque. They say you hit the bottom, we knew you'd be back. I gotta say, it really ain't so bad. Tell me to quit, I'm sick of hearing it. Don't see a benefit, cause it's really not so bad. Just kinda sad. wouldn't just touch you, they would punch you in the eye. It doesn't happen a lot when everybody has the same thought he wasn't supposed to die. So let's clink our beers and give 3 cheers for Tony Sly. I never heard a bad word about him, I never heard a bad melody. His dying isn't tragic, it's a fucking catastrophe. I lost my parents and so many friends, I chalk it and say la vie. It's nothing like losing my friend Tony. Sometimes on weekends when our kids hang out together, Kira tells Darla that her dad's songs are better. And I think she's sad, cause her mom, she hopes her dad will be coming home, cause he told her that 3 years ago on the phone. Tony, you make me see myself in a way I don't wanna see. Do I have to stop living so recklessly so I can be the father I know I can be? All the endless nights we had, the 20 years of laughs. I've looked, but I can't find any photographs of us because it's weird to take photos with your best friends, cause you don't think that you'll never see them again. I'm sorry that I wasn't there for you when you needed me in the end. I was there to give you a eulogy, but not when you needed a friend. And when they lowered your body into the ground, even the piper began to cry. From coast to coast, let's raise our drinks and give a toast to Tony Sly.
And let's hear it for the bands, because there's so many of them. You guys are great. Woo! Yeah.
Dude, I don't know what happened. The bartender knocked over my drink.
Where is it?
I prefer trains to planes.
Thank you. We're no use for name. Bye-bye.
I think that our kids will probably see the end of humanity as we know it, cause this world's about to blow it. Will they see what they saw in ancient Rome? The destruction of the home. Will they see the end of civility? Cause when morality's been blurred, procreation seems absurd, and human rights and freedom are just words that have lost all their meaning in a world that is bleeding like an animal in slaughter. I hope that my daughters never know what it feels like to give up, to know the whole world is corrupt, to realize they are really on their own and there's no one left who cares about the future. Infected cuts don't need a suture. There's a feeling that the human race has seen the checkered flag, and the laughs that are given are the last ones ever driven, and everyone who's still living knows that it's a shame that the earth will live on but can't give birth to a baby planet where we
this planet will fuck the dead and die thinking not about why didn't anyone care, but why her life was so unfair.
It's time. It needs to be said. I'm sorry to be the one to inform you, but man and womankind has unfortunately been pronounced dead.
E aí, gostaram do álbum? Quem quiser uma cópia em vinil, eu tenho para vender. A edição limitada colorida da Fat Records. Também tem o novo LP do Green Day e o tributo ao Ramones. Quem tiver interesse, envie e-mail para o programa, ok? Que é punkadaria@yahoo.com. Lembrando que Punkadaria é com K. Agora ouviremos músicas que foram lançadas nessa semana. Vamos com Helmet, com Bad News. Dead to Me, com I Wanna Die in Los Angeles. Bad Cop, com Cheers. Sum 41, com God Save Us All. E fechando o bloco, a pancada Shameless Halo, do Descendants, que saiu o clipe essa semana passada. Solta aí!
Pay your disrespect the way you do. The suffering you've had to live through. It doesn't ever matter what I said. You misunderstand. You're always fighting mad. Every word you speak is worse than the truth. You're miserable. All news is bad. light of day, it's hard not to notice just how filthy this place can be. The smell of bleach and cheap shots drowning out my ugly company. So light 'em up, my lonely friends. Raise your glass and knock 'em down. I let out salt to set the sting from the last words that we spoke. So cheers, here's to hoping I never see your face again. This one's to chase the awful taste to your name from my tongue. And one more and hope that I'll hit the floor and knock the thought of you from my brain. And last, to hopelessly wishing I never met you.
4 goddesses. 12 supplies left. 4 goddesses. 29.95. Compliant planet sale. 29.95. 4 goddesses. 12 supplies left.
Well, early in the morning when I wake up, you're not there. How many nights have I been sleeping alone? Not there. So cheers, here's to hoping I never see your face again. So cheers, here's to hoping I never see your face again. So cheers, here's to hoping I never see your face again. Last, to hopelessly wishing I never met you.
4 goddesses running a compliant planet.
Let's get out of
The
here.
cool thing about playing rock music all over the world is that you get to share this unity through music with other people. And in my opinion, I think you only get that feeling with rock music. I don't think you feel anything with pop.
We have the passion of the unbroken, and our souls we will not sell. You can beat us down, but when we come around, we'll damn you all to hell.
Galera, o Punkadaria está terminando. Envie sugestões e pedidos de músicas para o e-mail do programa, ok? Passando a borracha, vamos com Ramones com Straight to Endure e Bad Religion com Infected. 1, 2, 3, 4!